Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for Earth signs, starting with Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weekend of June the 8th through the 10th, 2018. Okay, so I already shuffled and cut the cards for Taurus. Let's go ahead and begin here. Okay. So the central issue I have, or the heart of the matter, we have the Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay, so with the central issue being the Eight of Swords here, there may be some of you that feels like you are stuck in your situation. You're overthinking something, or you may be overwhelmed with thoughts of your situation or thoughts of a person. If you're in a relationship, for some of you, for whatever reason, you may be feeling like you're trapped or you're stuck. You're all by yourself on an island. Where's the help? Where's the love? There are some of you that might be playing like the damsel in distress. Like you're acting like you're in need of something. Or you're acting helpless, like somebody help me, or woe is me, somebody rescue me. You know, there may be a cry for help. I don't know. I will say, in regards to love, if there's anything going on that you're thinking about, that you are expecting your partner to pick up on, just tell them. Because they aren't a mind reader, and they do detect or sense that something is wrong, but you're not saying anything. You might be acting out, or maybe it's, the roles are reversed. Maybe I'm seeing that somebody does need to open up here. There's something on somebody's mind that they're feeling overwhelmed. Somebody's anxieties might just be acting up. You might be paranoid about something. But yeah, there is a need for communicating what you're thinking. There's a need for you to transform your way of thinking. You might be your own worst enemy, or you're holding your own self back, by the way you're thinking. It's you. It's not anyone else. It's not other people around you. It's just you. I mean, now there is the possibility of you feeling maybe overwhelmed or manipulated, like someone is manipulating you to do something that you don't want to do. I mean, just say something. Just speak out. Just say no. Don't allow someone to take advantage of you. If you feel like that is what is going on, you need to take your power back, basically. Now, also, some of you may be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or people with those type of energies here. So, it doesn't have to be that sign, but, maybe some of the elements. So, with the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that there's someone who is very intuitive. This person might be very sensitive. This person could be nurturing. And for some of you, I am seeing like you do have some sort of telepathic connection with someone, and it's like you're sending SOS smoke signals to someone through your thoughts, but still not really communicating what is bothering you. I do feel like someone is going to pick up on your thoughts, like if they're at a distance and you're thinking about them but you don't want to call them. I'm feeling like they might pick up on that and call you, but you still need to open up. Yeah. Now also, for some of you, you may be doing some sort of traveling. or you may be going to the beach. Somebody might have a boat or a yacht or something. And if you're spending time with family on a yacht, it might end up raining or something while you're out. It might be a situation where the skies are all clear at first, and then all of a sudden a storm comes, or the opposite. Like it's raining, and you're like, oh, we were going to go on a boat. We were going to sail today, or whatever the case, and then all of a sudden it clears and you're able to do that. You're still able to enjoy time together. Now, also for some of you, I'm seeing this as having to move on, or feeling like maybe you need to move on from a person or a situation. And so you're just moving, possibly moving on from someone. But for the most part, I'm seeing this more so like maybe taking a trip or driving. It's like you're, I almost want to say you're being forced to do it, or at least it feels that way. Like maybe you just want to do something else, or maybe you just want to stay in, but you're being forced to come out of your comfort zone. There's also, as advice, you guys, if whatever is bothering you or whatever it is that you've been thinking about, there's a need for you to follow your own intuition. Just go with the flow of things, because I'm feeling like your intuition is telling you something. Maybe you have been in denial about it or trying to hold back. But listen to your intuition and trust it. So I'm seeing like you're eventually going with the flow of things, and you're saying, okay, let me see where this goes. I'm showing too that you're listening to your spirit guides, and whether you know it or not, you may be on some sort of spiritual journey, or something is leading you. Something is leading you to this person. If you're single and you're wondering, if you should go out, or if someone invites you out, but you're like, oh, I don't want to, I just want to do my own thing, and someone keeps harassing you and like trying to push you to come out, it might be good that you do, because it might lead you to this person here, to some sort of romance. Yeah. So nothing really dramatic this weekend, Taurus. But I mean, I still hope the reading resonated for you. So now let's move on to Virgo for this weekend. Messages for Virgo. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, I saw an emergency. My little stopwatch said 911. 911. Okay, so central issue here, I have Judgment, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands. So for some of you, I am seeing something like devastating news, an announcement that brings you sorrow or sadness. If this isn't you, this could be maybe you're the announcer. And if this isn't something that is like really personal, I don't know who you are watching, but maybe you are someone that is a messenger, like on the new, you're an anchorman, or you are a journalist, a writer, whatever the case, you are having to deliver bad news. But it's like it's all a part of the job here. Whoever works in a position where they are having to announce things or express things, you know, that's what's going on here. For some of you too, and I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, I am going to pick up other things as I continue to read, but just bear with me, you guys. I'm seeing something about like reading someone's obituary. Again, I'm not predicting a death. Those of you that watch me know that I don't like to predict deaths with my tarot readings. So if I see something that is talking about like a physical death, this is something that has already transpired. So I'm feeling like either someone is reading an obituary, or they're like, you know, looking at the newspaper or online, or they're seeing something like, oh my God, so-and-so passed away. But this is something that already happened. Now, in regards to love or relationships, I'm seeing this like something resurfacing here, like something that's supposed to be dead is resurfacing, is being brought back to life, because there is unfinished business. There needs to be a review of some sort. There is time to review the relationship. Maybe things ended one-sided, or it wasn't fair. Nobody got answers. So I'm feeling like you might receive a call from someone, or you might make a call to someone because there are some sort of loose ends here. The issues didn't get resolved. Also, if you have been waiting on some sort of news about something, I'm sorry, but it's like some sort of disappointing news. Like, sorry you didn't get the job. But I will say, if you do hear something like that, like you didn't get the job, with the Ace of Wands here, I feel like, hey, but you got this, or here's a new opportunity. Like when one door closes, another opens. So you might not get that particular job, but there's something new being offered to you. And I am seeing here with after going through some sort of grieving process, that there's the opportunity for something new. There's a rebirth. There's a renewal of something here. Now, also, this can be something mundane, as if someone is falling sick, falling ill. Someone's illness is catching up to them. So if you've been ignoring some sort of signs, it's like, oh my God, like this weekend it hits you. So like if you felt like that little annoying, scratchy feeling in your throat, and you're like, oh my God, let me take some emergency or something. Let me pop my vitamin C's. That's what I do, by the way. Works wonders. But I mean, you have to like consistently like take them like all day. The minute you feel something weird happening in your body, those vitamin C's, start taking them. The emergency, drink it. You know, it will either prevent the sickness, illness from fully developing, or it shortens it like by 2-3 days. Like normally if you were sick, maybe you stay sick a week or 10 days, this will shorten it. You'll only be sick like 2 to 3 days or something like that, with like a summer cold or the flu or something. But whatever the case, I'm seeing like those of you that have been ignoring symptoms of a cold or something, make sure I feel like it's resurfacing, and you're like falling out like, oh my God, I'm so sick, I'm tired. But I feel like you're going to quickly recover. I'm also seeing like a quick recovering of something too. After something disappointing, there's going to be a quick recovering of something, of optimism, inspiration, good news. But yeah, with the Five of Cups here, you know, you're kind of grieving here, and you're looking down, and you're like, oh my God, like, you're looking at your losses, you're looking at the past, and you're not really paying attention to the two opportunities or the blessings that are here. So there's a need for you to remember your blessings here. Remember to be grateful about what you do have. And the Judgment card for me too is about remembrance of something. Make sure if you're thinking about somebody, like for some of you, I don't know, maybe you're trying to make yourself cry. Like if there was someone that you broke up with, this could be you like putting on a bunch of old songs or songs that make you think of the relationship, and now you're dredging up all those memories of that person. And then you weep and you get it out your system. So there may be a need for you to cleanse yourself from that energy as well. So let me clarify the Ten of Swords here. And again, for those of you that, like I said, this is residual, this is past energy about someone or something that passed away. I'm seeing something about an autopsy results being back in or something. Having new information. So I have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. Then I have the Nine of Cups here. So first off, with the Nine of Wands here, this is something that you did not want to deal with. Maybe you had been delaying something, dealing with something. It's something that you didn't want to see, something that you didn't want to deal with. You have been hesitant. You have been holding back. You are afraid of what you might feel, what you might experience. And, you know, this is just about you overcoming that obstacle and recognizing that it does hurt. Something was disappointing. Something does hurt. You are confronting your doubts and your fears, any type of old trust issues. This is the weekend, for whatever reason, you're tackling that, and you're trying to get back to this happy place, this Nine of Cups energy. Now for some of you, this is about a connection. Maybe you have been avoiding someone's phone call, or you kept sending them to decline, or whatever the case, because you were afraid, because they hurt you in the past, because they betrayed you. How could they? And now they have the nerve to call. Now they have the nerve to return. For some of you, this is a twin flame. And for others of you, it's just about this connection. And so there's a need for you guys to communicate. There's an opportunity for you guys to talk about everything and start fresh. Yeah, you guys are devastated, still devastated about this ending, but you guys are coming back together here. Now, also for some of you, it could be with an air sign. If I didn't say that already, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be Pisces, could be Gemini. I said Gemini. But yeah. All right, so that is all that I have for Virgo. Let's do Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this weekend. June 8th through the 10th, 2018, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Heart of the matter, central issue, we have the World. We have the Eight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. So, with the central issue here being the World, there's something that is coming to an end, and it's saying that it's time to start fresh. There a new lesson, yes, lesson, lies ahead of you here. This is showing that someone has reached a level of maturity and is ready to move on, ready to put the past behind them here. This is also something about taking the high road. This is an ascension for some of you, like a spiritual ascension, having clarity. This is also saying something to me like graduating, like a literal graduation, or if there has been any type of things that you've been going through, any, as we all do in life, whatever you've been going through that was difficult, this is being released from that, coming to at least maybe by Saturday, Sunday. But this is having closure. And this is like, to me, the universe saying, job well done. You moved up, or it's time to start the next chapter in your life, or it's time to start the next chapter in a relationship. Maybe it's time to move on from a job, because it's also about outgrowing a situation as well. So if whatever you feel in your life you have outgrown, it's just time to let go. It's time to move on. Now, also, for some of you, this can be someone that has moved on from you, or someone who has blocked the other person, blocking phone calls, blocking on social media. It could be, it's like someone has the other person blocked, and they're like, you're not allowed in my space, in my peaceful space right here. I'm not going to allow that to disturb me here. Now, because we have the Eight of Swords, there's something, it tells me, that has been bothering you. I feel like this is the goal of the weekend, is to move on from this energy. But I'm feeling like something's troubling you. Like either you can't get your mind off of someone, or you're overwhelmed, or you're being paranoid about your situation. You're feeling stuck or trapped. Maybe you feel like you made too many promises to different people, and you're like, I shouldn't have told this person I would be here and there. I could only be one place at a time. Like, what have I gotten myself into? So I'm feeling like for some of you, you're feeling cornered. But I feel like you did it to yourself. And also, you're not really, because it's swords energy, this is something that is all in your mind. So there's just a need for you to shift your perspective of things, because right now, you might be under too much stress, or you're overwhelmed, but it's all in your mind. It's all in your thoughts here. Now we do have an air sign showing up, so it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're thinking about. There could be some sort of communication issues, and I feel like you're going to have clarity about a matter. I'm seeing someone declaring their love for the other person for some of you. So there is an opportunity for a renewal, because we have one thing ending here, or moving on from the past, and now it's time to start fresh, start new. So in regards to love and romance, there could be some sort of renewal, or there could be a new connection that you're having with someone, or someone helps pull you out of this darkness that you're in here. I'm seeing an extended offering of unconditional love coming from the universe, or from someone that you love. Ooh, sorry guys, hold on one second. I will be there at 4. Sorry, that's my little graduating teen. Needs to be picked up because he has his cap and gown. Mommy is so proud. Yes, I am. Look at me. Okay, so yeah, so now those of you too that are not really dealing with anyone, you had to learn the lesson of self-love. And you might be coming to the end of that cycle. There's a closure of some sort, because, you know, this was an opportunity for you to learn how to love yourself. And I feel like that is what is happening. So because you have learned how to love yourself, now the opportunity for you to share your love with someone else is being made available. I'm also seeing something in regards to preparation, like you're being prepared mentally, emotionally for something new here, for some sort of change. For some of you too, you might be relocating or traveling, So your entire world is about to change, and this is something you're going to find your passion in your new city, or you're going to find love in your new city. If you are not necessarily traveling or relocating this weekend, this is something that is happening then between let's see, September 22nd. Yeah, somewhere between August 22nd and September 22nd. Put it that way. Yeah, what is so? There's something else I wanted to say too. Yeah, I'm seeing something about news or message. Something that you were worried about is turning out to be not so bad. You're like, oh, that's what I've been avoiding. That's what I was in denial about. You know, that wasn't so bad. Like you almost missed out on some sort of opportunity because you were overthinking something, or because you were having anxieties and thinking something was going to be bad, and it's actually not bad. It's actually something really good here. I'm also seeing forgiveness, being forgiven. Yeah. So if there was any falling out with anyone. There's an opportunity for forgiveness. Someone might be saying, I forgive you, or you might be saying, I forgive you to someone. So I'm seeing forgiveness because you have unconditional love here. And then too, like I said, those of you that are single, I feel like a blessing. You might receive a blessing out of nowhere. Whatever it is that you've been worrying about, whatever is specific to you, something, and this is something that's recent. I know you might be worried about a lot of things, but something that's really been on your mind, that's really been pressuring you, especially some sort of impending shift or change or relocation, whatever it is that you've been worried about, you're going to move on from that and things will be okay for you. There's going to be, like I said, there's a blessing coming out that you don't even recognize. You don't even see it coming. You might not recognize that a person, I feel like someone is coming to your rescue, or whatever this news is saving you. Or this is the other way around, especially those of you cross-watching. You might think of yourself as some sort of savior, or someone who is coming to rescue, to capture the damsel in distress, because I'm just looking at how this person, they're coming out like really heroic, and this person is like overwhelmed, and this person is like, no, I come with good news, or I come with peace, I come with something, whatever the case, and it's going to get you from out of this confusing state of mind that you're in, or stressful, more so stressful state of mind here. Yeah, so Capricorn, that is all that I have for you for this weekend. I hope it resonated. Thank you guys all for watching, and many blessings to you.